He needs some support, just about gets on his shoulder now. Thomas Lezana carries Lucy. You know how dangerous he is, ball in one hand, basketball style.
Yeah, well, just as I was alluding to, you know, the in from the penalty to start with, you know, Scarlets haven't had a sniff.
Elias, pass behind, little pop, and again Angus O'Brien hits the gap. Does he fancy going all the way? This will be an absolute nightmare for Ashton Hewitt alongside me. His good friend from Caerleon, a former Dragon, crosses. The Scarlets have just crossed once, and they cross again.
I'm sure I will. I'm not sure how long that that quiet period is going to be, but you know what a finish, and it's just absolutely terrible defence by the Dragons. We're not connected. We're not organised as a back line. You know, and the back row is there. I think it's Ben Fry who makes that bite, followed in by Dixon, and then there's just gaps everywhere. And you know, I wasn't sure if Angus had the pace to finish that, but unfortunately he did.
Yeah, I think he was looking alongside him, thinking, who's alongside me? Patchell with a conversion attempt. And he's turned that one back in. Successful this time. That's Ryan Elias. Oh, now then. Is that in the process of the tackle? Is it anything more than a penalty? Will they look at it again?
You know, he didn't have vision of the ball and those sorts of things, but you know, it seems he had a little bit of a glance there, and if there's any 50-50s, I don't think that was one.
Joe Davis is on for the Dragons in the second row. Ryan Elias has got his hands on the ball. On comes the secondary shove from the Scarlets. What are they, 3-4 metres out? Told to move. Elias plunges over, crosses for the Scarlets. Third try.
In their half, just waiting for Dragons to make an error, and the Dragons are just playing into their hands at the moment.
Set.
Dragons looking for their first point. Wainwright with a pick into traffic. He goes. Dixon stretches, crosses. Good decision from the big man, Jack Dixon. Well, there we have it. Possession 70% for the Dragons. There is space, a little bit of space out wide for Jack Dixon. Bertrand eyes up. Sam Davis to Jordan Williams. Fast feet. Javen Sebastian with a hit.
All right, thanks. Adam.
Yeah, the ball back inside. Prop in the defensive line for. We'll see if Jared Rosser gets the ball here. Solid scrum. There's Rodri Williams. Oh, it's quick hands, and Warren's going to waltz in under the sticks for the Dragons. Beautiful move for the first time. Sam Davis's conversion. Whoa, there was a little bit of a bobble for Adam Warren. But it was still a penalty for the Scarlets from a previous infringement by Elliot D. They're in the corner. Was that an early little shove? No, that's fine from the Dragons 8, but on comes the shove again. Dab Hughes, who's got the ball there? Rob Evans. Oh, he crashes over through Sam Davis.
Dealt with the first one, but then we gave a needless penalty away, and it gave them another opportunity to get them all going, which has been a bit on and off. We've dealt with it at times, and sometimes it's got over. But
initially, I thought was going to happen. Dab Hughes with the shift back inside from Will Griff-John. Kieran Hardy, a bit of white line fever there.
Tackle!
He had supporters on the other side. It's a tackle. Everyone has to release. It's on the deck. Patchell, flat ball out to Baldwin. Gathers and crosses in the corner.
Do we expect anything less than a crisp pass like that for a nice walk in for the winner?
Now the 10-point lead. Does Patchell extend it? The answer is yes. Digs it out. Johnny Williams, long ball again. It's Angus O'Brien out there this time. He's over for a second.
From getting to the line, you're just drawing in more and more Dragons defenders, staying tight because they're weary of them picking up around that ruck, and then it just leaves that space on the outside for the likes of Angus O'Brien to get a try against his old side.
Yeah, Ashton Hewitt's very good mate. Angus O'Brien crosses for a second. The clock is red. The conversion will be the last act of this.
We can't ignore the fact that we did piggyback them up the field, which was our problem last week against the Scarlets, giving away those penalties. conceding those penalties. Last week the Scarlets didn't capitalise on it, and they have. So we've just shot ourselves in the foot, you know, missed our own opportunities, and we've been punished for it.
Ashton, it's been a pleasure. Round 1 went the Dragons' way. Round 2 has gone the Scarlets' way. Another quality fixture in the United Rugby Championship.